Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some more upgrades in FIFA Ultimate Team. We got the Serie A ratings refresh. I don't know if they added any anything to the front screen there. Right there, they upgraded a large amount of players from the Serie A today, which actually boosted a lot of different informs on this game. So I want to kind of take a look at those today and talk about a few of those things. As well as maybe talk about a little bit of where I feel this market is headed after seeing just seeing more stuff happen today about where the market could be headed in terms of there's a lot of coins that are coming off the market right now in terms of SBCs, and of course a lot of people are losing coins on their investments, believe it or not, right now, and that's honestly I think because so much of the player base is just turning in their coins to untradeable SBCs with the ones to watch and the base icon SBCs. So that's why I really think we're seeing a downtick in the market as a whole. And I kind of want to talk about that today. But first of all, I do want to point this out. Right when I'm recording this video, about an hour ago, EA finally released the upgrades for the special cards for the Serie A. And a few of these cards actually have not moved that much. Some of the informs have moved up in price. Quagliarella is one that moved up a lot. João Cancelo got a massive inform. I have one in the club actually. But as you can tell here, I'm watching the Skriniar card because he hasn't moved at all. And I'm kind of watching that because I feel like he could move once the main player base of FIFA kind of wakes up earlier in the morning. It's late at night right now for them, overnight while they're sleeping. But this Cancelo card, 89 rated. If you pack the ones to watch version, you are going to be sitting with a 89 rated Cancelo card. This card looks phenomenal. Throw maybe an anchor on him, and then you get that physical boost. But this card looks spectacular. I'm so glad that I have it in the club as an untradeable. Now all I need is that Ronaldo ones to watch to go with him. So I know I talked about this card yesterday, and if you follow me on Twitter, actually, I thought that this card would not be getting a special upgrade, and this is a little bit more of what I want to talk about today. We cannot know for sure with what cards are going to get upgraded and what cards are not going to get upgraded with this winter upgrades promotion, the winter refresh, because this Cancelo card today, based on the stats that came out, based on the stats that EA put on the new card, he should not have gotten the upgrade. I'm going to go to my Twitter account here really fast and show you guys the tweet that I put out today, and he really should not have gotten the upgrade today based on his upgrade card that he got. He got an 83 rated gold card that is an upgrade, and that gold card's stats did not hit the stats of this inform, the 86 inform's previous stats. It's going to be kind of a actually we can just look at the stats right here. We have the João Cancelo with 89 pace, and that's where they docked him. His 84 rated inform had 90 pace, and it would have to have 89. It would have to have 90 or 91 for that inform to be upgraded. Today, when they came out with this base card, it was 83. So originally, a lot of people were thinking this Cancelo card just got snubbed. He is not going to get an upgrade, and then EA went out and decided to upgrade his card, which is, I don't know why they did it. I don't know what their thinking is, what their reasoning was, but it is not consistent with the rest of their ratings. And this whole winter upgrades promotion has just been riddled with mistakes on EA's part, with upgrades that have been too far. This summer card should have been a 90, but they made him a 92. Even the Witsel ones to watch, I think, should have been an 86, and it was an 87. So tons of mishaps here. And now that they're upgrading Cancelo, I saw people on Twitter asking, why aren't you upgrading Heung-min Son's card? He now has three different versions of a card that are 86 rated. He's got the headliner. Okay, the headliner's 87 rated, but he's got this one, the inform, and does he have another one? Oh, the Footmas. Yeah, so he's got the 86 rated Champions League card, the 86 rated inform, and the 86 rated Footmas, with this card obviously being an 87. But according to their rules and how they've been doing things, Son should have gotten an upgrade, and he didn't. So I think a lot of people are kind of disappointed about that. I totally understand why they are, because this Son card getting an upgrade, that would push him probably to 90 pace and 90 shooting, 90 dribbling. I mean, that card would be incredible. So I really think that's why people are just frustrated with this promotion so far, is that we don't really have a correct formula. The formula is confusing enough already. Trying to figure out who's going to get the upgraded cards, who's going to get special cards upgraded, and all of that. It's just so confusing already, and now EA makes it even more confusing by not being consistent with what they said they would do. So maybe we're misunderstanding EA and we're the ones that are wrong here, but from the way that it sounds, it just seems like EA cannot keep their facts straight, cannot keep their numbers straight. So that's kind of disappointing, and it honestly makes me not want to invest in a lot of these cards. If you are invested in cards that are supposed to get upgrades, I actually sold some of those today because I saw they were up, and the way this market is looking, I just said, you know, I'm taking my money and that's going to be it. So today on the 86 rated, if I can find him, the 86 rated headliner card for Ousmane Dembele, I had 3 of them in my club that I had gotten for about 270,000 coins, and I actually was able to sell them all today for 330. He still is around that price, I think maybe about 320. But I thought I kind of thought that's what his price would go up to when he got the upgrade, since these are still not able to be found on the market as special cards. They're still pretty rare. So I sold mine today at like 330 to 340, and I felt like I got a good deal. I got out of them, so I was making, like, quick maths, like 40,000, 50,000 coins a card, actually about 50 to 60,000 coins a card after tax on those, and I had 3 of them, so that was a great trade for me. And that's a lot of what I really think is the best for us to do right now in FIFA Ultimate Team with the way that the market is. Just do flipping, trading. All these James cards you see here, I got at 125k or under. This Foden I got for 194, and then here's my Dembele's 339, 333. And then obviously I do have a lot of Nacho Fernandez that I'm trying to sell. So I think right now is just kind of the time to flip, honestly. So if you have stuff in the club that is up, that you're not really expecting it to boom, you're just kind of looking to flip it, I would definitely recommend just maybe going out and trying to flip that card. And that's kind of what I'm thinking here with this Skriniar, as it is late at night. The upgrades came out, and not a lot of people are up on the game because it is late at night. So I'm kind of looking at this card and thinking it might be 100,000 coins in the morning when everybody wakes up and realizes that he got the 88 rated stat boost. He now has 90 defense, and that updated his defending. I mean, he's got 95 marking, 91 stand tackle. Stamina is now above 80, 81. He's got good strength, good aggression. He's got a little bit better pace. That's a very solid card. I think a lot of people will like to use this one. So that's kind of why I want to buy that card. Just maybe make a quick flip out of it. But that's all that I can recommend to you guys right now on the market. If you really want to look into some cards for trading, if you're on Xbox, these Future Stars cards are phenomenal to trade with because they fluctuate in price all the time. We're looking at Cutrone, Patrick Cutrone. This very morning, I was looking at this card, and he was 250,000 coins, about right here, 252 maybe? Yeah, I think this was the time when I was looking at him. He was 252,000 coins. I saw a few under 250, and then boom, he's all the way back up to 270. And if you list him at 280, you can get them to sell, because as you can see on any given day, he goes from 260 up to about 275, 280,000 coins, and this is when the market is technically going down. So these cards fluctuate enough in one day for you to make profit on them, that it's just very easy to find snipes or find an undercut where you can later list on the high end, kind of know his range. Like this Foden card, I'm gonna have to go check him out on the market. 201,000 coins. I can sell this card during the day if it has a Hunter Chem style on it for about 220, as you see right here. He hits 220 at different points of the day, and then also hits 200 at points of the day. So if you're buying at 200, selling at 220, that's an easy 10k a card just to get in and out, and flip those cards. That is honestly the most useful way of trading right now. A lot of people are trying to trade with the UCL live cards, and as we probably all know, if you're involved in the market, involved in trading at all, today there were games that happened and nothing happened. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's low. 389. He's down 100,000 coins. So many people were sitting on these cards today. That's really what it seems like after looking at these prices. So many people were just sitting on these cards today, waiting for something to happen, and obviously nothing happened. So of the guys that played a lot today, Renato Sanchez, 27,000 coins. Let's look at the second squad and see if any of those prices have really moved. Van Dijk's down 100k. James Rodriguez 152. That's going to hurt the rise of his inform a little bit. Wow, Luis Suarez 137. So a lot of these cards have dropped. Are they buys? I don't think so. Just because still the market is going to continue to go down in price. There's going to be a lot of panic selling on the market still. And some people are still trying to get these cards out of their clubs. Now, we do have to be reminded that some of these cards will get upgrades this week. So that's why maybe not somebody like James, but somebody like Nacho Fernandez. As you guys know, I have plenty of him on my transfer list. Somebody like him kind of interests me in the fact that his card could get an upgrade here in the next 3 or 4 days, and that's why I invested in him in the first place. But he really hasn't even risen himself. So I think he's right around 160,000 coins right now. I bought all 9 for about 145 to 150, so I am up high enough where I could make a few coins in that card. But I really think this card could hit 180,000 coins. It just depends on how much hype there is for that card. Now, how much room, how many pages are there under 180? Wow, okay, there's not many pages. It is nighttime, but there's not a lot of pages. Let's say there's 2.5 pages right now. Maybe during the heat of the day, the most popular, busiest time of the day on this market, maybe there's 5 pages of Nacho under 180. That I do like. I know a lot of people are invested like I am. When's the best sell time for these cards? I think you want to sell them. They're going to get hyped up. I think Thursday is when they're going to start to get hyped up the most. I don't believe the upgrades will come until Friday. I could be wrong. We don't know the exact timing on these cards, but I believe the upgrades could come on Friday or late Thursday. EA doesn't have a time for us on those. They could honestly just throw up a very, very random time, and we would kind of be hung out to dry, honestly. So we're going to have to watch that. But if you do have a lot of those cards, sell them into the hype early. That's kind of been the main point. At least for this promotion, at least this week, has been sell into the hype and buy in the dip. Because every time this year, this is something I want to explain to you guys as well. Every time this year there is a market crash, everything rebounds. And that's just the way the market is this year. Sometimes last year you would see things that would just, they would die in price and they would never recover. This year, everything seems to hit a low point and then recovers. Now, this Fabinho card at 380,000 coins, if I see it hit 375, honestly, I should buy one and stick it in my club at 380. Actually, is there even one at 380 now, or are they all gone? If I can find one for like 380, 375, I would highly consider putting one in my club and just throwing it in there and stocking it, because these cards are going to once again come to their prominence, but I'm even hesitant to throw one in my club and stock it because we don't know what's coming up next on Ultimate Team, what other promotions could be coming. So if you do have any of these live items, the UCL lives, I would just kind of be careful with them. I would probably, if you're not out of them, depending on the card, maybe just ride it out. See if you can use them in your team. If they're supposed to get an upgrade this week, maybe try to sell on the hype of that upgrade, make some coins there. But it just seems like a lot of the hype from these UCL cards has died down a lot, and I really think that's because of the massive coin suck that this promotion has been. That's really hurt us in our abilities to make coins on flipping cards, buying investments, and stuff like that. It's just these ones to watch and these baby icons that are come out that everybody is doing, and that's draining their coins. So you have somebody who's the average FIFA player with 500,000 coins. They're doing an icon SBC, they're crafting an icon SBC, they're almost broke. They're going out and doing 5 or 6 ones to watch SBCs, and then they're flat broke. So they're really hoping for rewards this week. They're really counting on their weekend league rewards. And for some people, this might be the end of the game, and we will have to talk about that going forward. How can EA keep this market active, keep people on the game when people aren't very happy with the gameplay? At least a lot of the more diehard and not the casual fan, but the one that really spends time on FIFA like we do. If you're watching this video, I would consider you somebody who spends more time on FIFA than a quote-unquote casual, because I don't think a lot of casuals watch YouTube. Just the way that I think, I might be wrong, but oh my, 380. There's a 380 for Fabinho. If I see an undercut on that one, I might just have to buy it because that is very cheap and he's a rare card. But regardless, the market right now is great for flipping. Now, you might think Thursday flipping. Great opportunity for that? Maybe. I think a lot of people on Thursday are going to put their coins into more SBCs, and we'll actually talk about this in tomorrow's video about Thursday flipping. But a lot of people are just going to get their coins and their rewards for Weekend League and put them right back into this. So it might not be the best week for flipping, but it all depends on how low prices get. We'll see if we can find some deals. We'll talk a little bit about that more tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, smash a thumbs up on it. Comment down below if you have any questions that you want to ask about investing, about FIFA, anything else, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's been Nate, the Foot Accountant. Catch you guys later. Peace out.